What's up everybody and welcome to the second channel. This is going to be kind of one of those sadder videos because this is the last car meet we're taking the Supra to, because if you don't know by now, you could win this Supra. All you gotta do is go over to Schnatterdays.com, pick yourself a t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, anything on the site will get you entered to win my Supra plus 5K cash. And if you don't want the car, you can take 30 cash home instead. So this could not be the last time we take this car to a show, if someone takes the cash, but who would take the cash over the car? Anyway, we're gonna take the Supra, the C7, and the Jeep because this is the first time I'm gonna actually have a booth at an event. Now this event is about 2.5 hours away, 2 hours away, and it's put on by a group of people and their name is Eternity SF. We went there with the Huracan earlier this summer and they invited us back and they said, hey, we'll let you have a booth spot too. So I was like, let's do it. So this is the first time we're gonna have a booth. We have 3 tables, 3 chairs. Jean's driving the C7. Now Jean, the C7 does have a shift linkage, by the way.
Let's hope it doesn't break.
If it does, I'll just upgrade the clutch and do other things in the meantime. But it should be fine, it should hold up. It needs to hold up because we're gonna take that to Gatlinburg. So let's go ahead, turn on the Supra. Jean's gonna turn on the C7, let these cars warm up, and then we're gonna go on our merry way. Now I think this show is gonna be pretty fun and it's gonna be really cool to see a lot of you guys, and we're taking 2 cars. So I figured we might as well have a second channel video because it's gonna be cool to take both cars out for their last ride together, and yeah, it's gonna be a blast. So you're gonna stay along for the whole journey and I'm gonna show you the process of having a booth. I've never done it before, so I don't think it's gonna be that smooth, but who knows? I might surprise myself, especially since my wife's here. She's really smart with this kind of stuff. So yeah, we are 4 cars deep right now. Well, Jean said it best. We made it so far.
Shifter's doing something weird. It feels loose.
It is wobbling?
Yeah, it's wobbling a little bit.
Let's give a little flashback, that way you know what happened. You're saying it's stuck in first right now.
Look at this.
Oh my God, do it again?
It should be, it's probably just your linkage.
That's like you on a Saturday night.
This is a serious thing right now. You have to crack a gauge note, all right?
But $35, $26, and we're still going. I have a feeling my wife's car is gonna somehow pull it off and be the most expensive fill up. Oh, never mind, the Supra was. If this was a Trackhawk and was taking 91 or 92, it definitely would have been the most expensive. You're gonna risk it, not get gas?
I filled up before I came to your house.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Otherwise, there's no way.
Okay, he's smart because the deeper you get into Washington, the more expensive the gas is. I was just thinking about this. It's crazy that 50% of the cars that we had last Christmas won't be here this Christmas. The C6 is gone, and this car will be gone, which means we'll only have the Huracan and the M4 from last year. Kind of a sad thing to think about, but not at the same time. But it's also weird that I only had 4 cars last year. It's been a norm to have 5 this year, which is pretty crazy to think about. And we're still planning on getting 2 more. That's nuts. Obviously, I'm not counting the wife's Jeep, the Opel, or the Camry, only because those cars are cars that I don't film with every single day. But those are also a part of the family as well, of course. But yeah, that's nuts. I mean, you have to let go of cars to move on. And that's something I've been telling a lot of you guys for a while, is sometimes to let new things happen, you have to let old things go. And the truth of the matter is I don't make a ton of money off of ad revenue. My money maker is brand deals, essentially. So when it comes down to it, the cars that I want are crazy. And the only way I can really afford to get them is to let others go. The C7 is such a good looking car. I kind of feel bad because I haven't been giving that car a lot of love lately because I gave it so much when I first bought it. But man, whenever I see that car, I just want to do more and more and more to it. I definitely think we need to go the coilover route. I was a little bit turned off by doing it because you have to basically coat out all the active suspension. and I've never done that on the Corvette. But after seeing it next to the Huracan, imagine that car tucking the tire as good as the Huracan does, like just right on the edge. The C7 would be dumped, but it would look crazy. And of course, washing the cars didn't matter at all because it's raining. I love the fall weather though. Rain's cool, but I wish it happened once we got inside this event. The event is indoors, which is also very nice. But check the C7 out. Like, oh my gosh. That is such a good looking car. Such a good looking car. Every time I see that car rolling and I'm not driving it, it's like, this is what other people feel like when they see it. All right, we are 8 minutes out. All the craziness is about to begin. I'm probably gonna have my wife and my friends hold the camera and film because I have to do a lot today. Like I said, never ran a booth before, so I don't know how hands-on I have to be, how hands-off I have to be. All I know is the minute we get there, we gotta set up because the show starts in about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I don't know how long it's gonna take to get the booth ready. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I didn't bring all the merch. If you go on the Schnatterday's website and look at all the different designs that we have available for this Supra giveaway, we have a lot. We have the Marlboro design, we got the Mark V design, we got a bunch of stuff. I only brought the cream stuff. So I brought the garage design and I brought the Super Spec design for the t-shirts. And then for hoodies, I brought the Twin Turbo Huracan hoodie and the C6 Portrait hoodie because I had some of those left. And then I also brought the variants of those two in t-shirts as well. So not a ton, but it's a good amount. I know a lot of people are probably gonna take advantage of just getting some stickers and jet tags to get entered, but yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. There's gonna be a lot of really cool people. And there's one other thing that I really wanna do. I actually want to do this because Quiet actually influenced me on this decision. We have 3 white tables, like the traditional 6-foot white fold-up tables that you see in high school. We have 3 of those, and one of them I want to devote solely to people that buy the merch. And basically, if they buy the merch, they get to sign their name on the table. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. So that's something that will happen today as well. They'll get to sign their name. How's the shift linkage feel?
Feels a little like weird. It's like loose. It feels like it's gonna fall
Is it going
off.
in circles, less notchy?
Yeah, like
that means it's working.
Sometimes it grinds into a gear, so you have to really push it hard.
Now this event was a little bit on the smaller side compared to when we went earlier this year. However, it was still a really good time, and there were a lot of really clean cars there. Since it is indoors, typically the cleaner cars show up. Now my wife was showing you all the cars while I was over there fulfilling orders at the booth. And the reason it was only me doing the order side of things is because I never made my wife an authorized user on the website, which means that if people wanted to buy merch, they had to go through my phone. But it's okay. Since it was a smaller meet, it was pretty easy to handle. However, next time I'm definitely gonna make her an authorized user. That way we can go through the line a lot quicker. But I would like to say it was a success. Our booth had a lot of people coming over to it. I got to talk to a lot of you guys, and a lot of people got to see the Supra in person, which is a car that they could win. Well, we got absolutely bombarded with people and just walking around talking to everybody, so I didn't film a lot, but it's towards the end now. My wife's backing in because she wants to leave, but these are all the people that signed and got something today, which is pretty cool, but it's coming to a quick end because she wants to get home before he starts. And I think I jinxed it after I said that because the line got 4 times longer right after that. All right, so we're gonna do a quick walk around. I don't know if the wife did, but the reason the show is not as big as we were expecting is because it started raining. So only the brave souls made it out because a lot of people don't like driving their cars in the rain. Got Osmond and his crew. A lot of these cars were here at the last event we went to, and then this Mint Evo is actually painted, it's not wrapped, and the owner of this car is the one that actually put on the event, so that's pretty cool. I really want to get an S2K one day. I think it'd be pretty sick. And here is a C6 ZR1. I really wanted to get this diffuser for my C6 when I had it, but then I ended up not. But this would be a car I would end up getting one day. It's either this or a Viper next year, one of the two. It just has to be wrecked. I want to rebuild one. I think I'd be really good at rebuilding one of these because I know my way around them. Not necessarily ZR1, the Z06, but same body, just different fenders and different motor, but Yeah, I think if I got my hands on one of these and it was wrecked, I would actually be okay rebuilding it depending on what the damage was. Yeah, these are sick. I think the only one on Copart right now that's available is just a shell. It's literally the frame. You can't even tell it's a ZR1. It could be a Z06 frame. Not a bad turnout, but it definitely would have been a lot bigger if it wasn't raining. But it's fall, so that kind of stuff happens. But I think now we're gonna go ahead, take the Supra home, get it home safe, and then end off the second channel video. Kind of a short, fun little video just to keep you guys in the loop. You never know with these second channel videos. Some could happen and some could not happen. I really hope something doesn't happen though, because if something does happen, it's gonna happen to my dream C7 or this car, and nothing should happen to that car unless it's other driver error. But we're not gonna speak that into existence, and we're not gonna speak that into existence by doing this. Now I'll be fine. So actually, we're gonna stay around and see if Sean gets an award for best looking C7 Z06. I predict Luke will get a trophy for his Viper.
Think so?
Best American car. I think
Oh, that's good. It might be the only American car.
No, you got the
there's like
C7
three.
and the C6 ZR1. So it could be you though.
Could be.
You had the most expensive American car here.
This is true, yeah.
We also had Dark Age. All right, can we get a round of applause? Come on, give a round of applause, guys.
The Supra just got top 15. So if you want to get top 15 at shows, go enter in at Schnatterday.com, and then you can get one of these. All right, time to get out of here. This is definitely an event that I'll probably go to again. It was super successful, had a booth, super chill. So if you want to come next year, Eternity SAF, I'm gonna link them in the video. Go follow them. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. Now we're gonna go get dinner real quick and then drive home. Really hoping the wife's okay. She didn't want to leave before us because she wanted to get home before it got dark. So I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. But I'm gonna check in on her in a little bit. But C7's doing great, Supra's doing great. And so is Luke. Honestly surprised this car didn't get an award. Viper's so clean. And fun fact, the driver of that C8 is Jose. Jose was the one that let me drive his Supra when I was shopping for a Supra or a G82. And he's the one that persuaded me to get into Supra, and I am so happy he did, because this car was amazing for the time that I've owned it. So crazy. Now he has a C8, I'm letting go of this car. I don't know what's gonna replace this car. I think most likely a Trackhawk or an Aventador down payment. I don't know yet. It all depends on what spec comes up first and if it's a clean car and for the right price. So we'll see. We'll see what God has in store for us. But right now, we gotta let this car go to a lucky winner first before we can even think about a new car. Also, since this is the second channel, I wanna have a little conversation with you if you are still here. And that is this. The giveaway is really fun and I really like it, and honestly it's super cool to go to car meets even before this started and see all the merch that people are repping and supporting during the C6 giveaway. Like, that's super cool. And I've had an idea and I want to run it by you guys, see what you guys think. How would you feel if I did more giveaways? Now obviously you do not want me to give away my personal cars, because if I do that I'm eventually going to run out of cars. It wouldn't be getting rid of the C7, the yellow M4, the blue M4, or the Huracan. I'm thinking about getting cars that are part of the channel but aren't. Let me explain. So say I do another giveaway. I get another C6 Z06, since I know my way around them and since they are special to the channel. Okay, I get another C6 Z06, build it, but build it on the second channel, because it wouldn't be a main channel car because it'd be a giveaway car. And then build it on the second channel, walk you guys through every step, and then after it's all done, give it away to one of you guys. But only do giveaways on cars that I relate to. So like an F80 M3, since I have an F82, a G80 M3, a G82, an F82, stuff like that. What do you guys think of that idea? I don't know if I'm doing a good job explaining it, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Basically, giveaway cars that are part of the channel, but aren't my personal ones, if that makes sense. Like, they'd be my personal ones because I bought them, and they'd be my name. But I build them, then after building them, give them away to you guys. So, let me know what you think of that idea. I think it'd be pretty cool, because a lot of you guys, at least from the people that I met at the show, really like the giveaway. and like the last one, because at the end of the day, you're gonna buy merch regardless. I hope so, at least, if you want to support the brand and if you want to have some cool designs and nice clothing. Because I feel like we put out some really good designs and clothing. So I feel like you get the merch either way, but then on top of that, you could get a car too. I think that's super cool. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think of that idea. It's just a rough draft right now. It's not set in stone. But like I said, our main goal right now is to let go of this car first before we even think about getting another car, doing another giveaway or anything like that. After having a Supra and now C8, which one would you pick?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'd go back to the Supra.
Really?
It's just, nothing compares to driving a car with the turbo. Honestly, the Z06, I know it's probably a lot crazier than the C8, but bro.
I can understand this though. I mean, like, I feel like the only C8s that really have a good amount of soul are the Z06s or the ZR1s. Because like the crappy part about this car, it would be so cool if it came in manual.
Oh yeah, bro.
It'd be so cool.
And the Z06 in this version, it sounds insane, bro.
Yeah, Matt, that's the one thing that killed it for me. Yeah, make the motor go in the back, but then on top of that, kill manual completely. That's not Corvette, in my opinion.
But now I'm trying to get an R8 next, so hopefully in like 2 months, this is gone and the R8's in the collection. Man.
Twin turbo R8?
So
definitely do something with your transmission. Do something with your transmission, that way you don't end up like me.
Exactly, bro.
You're never gonna believe this.
What?
Oh, the shifter still works.
Everyone just went, oh, I was like, no way, not again.
Well, we just got hops and drops. Never had this before in my life. Actually, pretty good. Got this like barbecue mac and cheese. Got F82 on welds. Mark V Supra with polished wheels, stock wheels. And then Jose, Osman, and Jean. And then we have an M3. It's actually mineral gray metallic, but he wrapped it pink. And it has white competition seats. So that's a really cool spec. But now we gotta go ahead, meet up with Luke, and drive home in the dark. Let's see how this goes. Just hit fuel reserve. I didn't take this into account, but we were on full E85 when we left the house, and then we topped off. And we were at half a tank when we topped off, which means on the drive here and what we're driving on now, we're on like an E40, which burns a lot faster than a straight tank of pump gas. So we're not really on the most fuel efficient mix right now, but we're gonna get gas in Washington. We're only gonna put like 25 bucks in because it is a lot more expensive than when we get into Idaho. All right, we're gonna put 25 in the Supra, and then Jean will pull around. I'll put 25 in that car, and that should get us home, while also not overfilling it, so that we can have E85 in this car. Most likely it'll be the last time. John, come on the other side. We're trying to make this so that I have everything paid on the same card. Back up over here, Jean. Back up right here on this side, like you're gonna go to this pump. On the other side. And that car is loud. And that's a stock axle back.
Oh, thank you. It's like filling up in Oregon, you know, except it's free.
Once we see 50, we'll be good. That should be good. Oh man, 60 cents over. Got to file for bankruptcy now. Home sweet home. Today was a success. It was super fun. We met a lot of people, got a lot of signatures on the tables, and now we know how to run a booth. As far as the next time we do run the booth, I definitely want to be able to film a little bit more, and I think we need to be a little more organized on having all the merch out. Granted, we did show up like 45 minutes before the event started, but if we show up a little bit earlier, get a lot more merch on the tables, that'll set us up for success. And also, I'm gonna make my wife an authorized user for the website so that she can have the same sales app on her phone, so that if I'm handling a customer, one of you guys, a supporter, she can also get someone else's order going as well, because we did have kind of a line, so we don't want that to happen next time. So we're gonna have 2 people on the phones, and hopefully that will be enough. And if not, then the next time we'll get Jean on there as well. But I'm super fortunate to have friends that are willing to help me, a wife that is also willing to help me, and honestly, without them, I wouldn't be able to be here. In fact, like, honestly, my wife did, no hate to John and Luke, but my wife did majority of the stuff today. It was her and I knocking it out, but Luke and John, the stuff they were doing on the back end too, really did help.
Why'd you turn it off and on again?
Because it had that stable track thing on. That traction light.
How did the shifter feel?
Shifter felt fine.
Weird. Weird. Usually it kind of disintegrates. You know?
You drove it in rev match me the whole time?
A few times. I would immediately upgrade to a short shifter because that is so sloppy. It's like to the point where it's dangerous.
You get used to it. You get used to it.
It's so sloppy.
Yeah, it is.
Short shifters is.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a short throw before I go to. Yeah. I'm gonna get a short throw before I go to GAT, but.
Other than that, this car is like awesome.
Yeah. I think so. When did that traction control light turn on? I think it's because you must have lost traction. So like this car's weird. If you lose traction and you don't have traction control off, it'll pop up that light because it thinks there's something wrong with the stable track. So, alrighty. Well, we are home, safe and sound. The last run with the Supra. Unless someone takes the cash instead of the car, which the odds of that happening, like I said, are kind of low. Unless someone wins the car, first they initially enter for the car, and then they realize that they're in college or they don't really need the car. I don't know. I can understand why someone would take the cash, but if I were to enter in for this car, I would definitely take the car. But like I said, it's a 50-50 chance. But yeah, pretty cool. I definitely want to know your guys' opinion on getting a car that's dedicated to being a giveaway car. But on that note, that's gonna be the end of the second channel video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And like always, drop comments on what other second channel videos you want to see. More laid back, fun, and chill side of the channels. And yeah, it's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.